Yo guys, what is good? It's your boy Jalmonk here, back again with another video. And today we're going over 5 sneakers that you need in 2025. Alright, so it's been some time since I've done a video where I haven't bought a sneaker and done a review on it. But today we're going to be going over a list that I've comprised of sneakers that you need this year. I think 2025 so far has been a great year for sneaker releases. And yeah, I've honestly kind of been out of touch with all these different releases because I really haven't been going for too many. I've also been just buying a lot of older pairs and I haven't really been keeping up with the whole reselling market at this point. I know recently there has been a lot of sneakers that have been having a lot of resale value if you got lucky, such as the Union Jordan 1s, the Nigel 4s, or the SB 4s in the navy colorway. I mean, these are all sneakers that if you got lucky with are gonna make a lot of profit. And yeah, I know by the end of the year, those are probably gonna be in a lot of people's top 10 best sneakers of the year. Nevertheless, they are pretty expensive. The resale market is probably twice as much as they're going for on retail. And honestly, I understand that a lot of you guys are not gonna be able to afford them, that these are not gonna be easy sneakers to get. So for this video, I wanted to go over 5 different sneakers that you could just get when you're walking into a store and pick up right away. You know, these are sneakers that have been trending this year and I believe will make an impact on 2025. So with that being said, let's go over the 5 sneakers that I got. Let's hop into it. All right, so this list is in no particular order, but coming in number 5 on this list, we do have the On Cloud Tilts. I have been talking about this sneaker silhouette or the sneaker brand in general. On has just been a leading sneaker brand in the sneaker community within the last 2 years, and that's just because their comfort is just out of this world. Now, in my personal experience, I have tried on a pair of Cloud Tilts when I went to Foot Locker, and don't get me wrong, they are an incredibly comfortable sneaker, but with the amount of running sneakers that I have in my collection, I feel like it just matches that same level of comfort. It's not something that I need at the moment. And when it comes to the Cloud Tilts, they're the most comfortable sneaker that On has. Now, if you guys know a more comfortable sneaker that On has, let me know in the comments down below. I'm not the biggest expert on On, but I am really curious to trying out the brand and getting more familiar with it. Now, while the Cloud Tilts are very comfortable and more for walking and lifestyle, I think if you're a runner, I would recommend the Cloud Surfers. Now, I'm not much of a runner myself. However, I see the silhouette on this and I like the aesthetic of the Cloud Surfers. Now, personally, I'm more of a fan of this sleek aesthetic with the Cloud Surfers. I've never tried them on, but again, they look very nice in my opinion. Going all the way back from 2024, I have been hyping up the Ons. So at this point, you should really check out Ons if you have not had the chance yet. I also remember that they came out with the Cloud Tilts in the Lunar New Year colorway with the Year of the Snake. This one was super fire. I honestly wanted to pick this one up, but I think I acted too late and they sold out. But yep, here at number 5, we do have the On Cloud Tilts. If not, then the On Cloud Surfers. Get one of these sneakers because, again, you will be very grateful for them and how comfortable they are. Now, moving over to the next sneaker on their list is actually not a sneaker, but it's more of a shoe. This one is newer and it is the Nike React X Rejuvenates. Now, I have been seeing this sneaker all over TikTok within the last couple of weeks. Basically, it's Nike's version of the Crocs. Honestly, I like the look of this so much better than the everyday Crocs. And these look a lot nicer than the foam runners from Yeezy. Now, this sneaker is mainly intended for a recovery sneaker, so it's not for running purposes or for sports. You're supposed to wear them when you're probably, after you've gone off the court, you change into a more comfortable pair of sneakers. Now, I'm foreshadowing that this is definitely gonna be one of the more trendy shoes of 2025. I'm personally not a huge fan of the whole clog aesthetic. However, I think that because Nike has come up with this new innovative clog, a lot of people are going to jump on it. And plus, as opposed to the regular Crocs, these actually have a built-in outsole and with traction patterning, so they're a lot more structured. Maybe one day I hope to try on a pair, but I don't think that this is something for me to keep. For you, if you're looking for a comfortable pair of shoes to just slip your feet in, I definitely think that the Rejuvenates are a great sneaker to pick up next. All right, moving on to the next sneaker on this list. One sneaker that you absolutely need in 2025. Now, this is probably the only one that I own on this list, but it's obviously a pair of Asics. At this point, if you don't have a pair of Asics and you've been watching my videos for a while, I don't know what you guys are doing. It's all out of love, but you really need to jump on the Asics wave. Asics for the last 3-4 years have just been the leading brand in the sneaker community community. They are so comfortable, and the aesthetic just matches with the times right now. Now here I have the ASICS Gel Kino 14s, which is probably ASICS most popular silhouette to this day. However, if you guys are not a fan of the Gel Kino 14s, there's also the Gel 1130s, and both of these are very comfortable sneakers. This one just comes at a cheaper price. And if you're not able to find either of those two silhouettes, there's always the ASICS GT2160s. So that's already 3 very popular modern silhouettes that ASIC has to offer. And if you guys aren't sure which of these silhouettes you should pick up next, I did make a review talking about which of these sneakers is the best. So make sure to go check out that video. I just made it last week. So after this, make sure you click the link up above or the link down below. Definitely learn which is the better ASIC sneaker for you. All right, moving on to the next sneaker on this list, we have to add Adidas to the board. Even though they're not as popular as they used to be, they still have a couple of bangers here and there. And in 2024, this sneaker first came out, and now in 2025, a lot of people are jumping on this wave. We do have the Adidas Adizero EVO SLs. I believe that's how you say it. Honestly, I have been kind of out of touch with Adidas, so I'm saying this name wrong. I do apologize. But if we look at this runner, this is another very comfortable runner out there nowadays. You know, people are valuing comfort over anything else. This is something that a lot of people would want to wear for lifestyle. Now, I do love the stack on the midsole when it comes to this sneaker, and I also love the 3 stripes that kind of pass through and kind of dip into the midsole as well. I feel like that is a very nice touch to the sneaker. Now, it's very simplistic, but I feel like with that 3 stripes branding, it also makes a huge statement as well. I personally have not tried on this pair, but I have heard many reviews saying that this is probably one of the most comfortable sneakers of 2025. And whether or not you're running in them or you're just wearing them for lifestyle, I feel like they are going to feel very nice on your feet. Now, these sneakers retail for a price of 150 bucks, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed by how cheap they are. I thought they were going to be a lot more expensive, but you could pretty much walk into a Foot Locker or an Adidas and these will be available. So this is something that's pretty easy to get, and it's definitely something that's trending. You should definitely hop on this Adidas wave. All right, moving over to number 5 on this list is a sneaker that came out this year, and I wanted to talk about the specific colorway. We do have the Jordan 3s in the Lucky Shorts colorway. Now, over the last couple of years, Jordan 3s have just made a huge comeback in the sneaker community. Usually, Jordan 4s and Jordan 1s are kind of leading the market. However, Jordan 3s have just kind of come back with a bunch of different nostalgic yet new colorways out here. And this Lucky Shorts color is so clean. The sneaker itself is white or kind of creamish. And then we have that blue shade that is supposed to represent Michael Jordan's Lucky Shorts. Now, he wore his Lucky Shorts under his uniform shorts, and this is what gives meaning to the shoe. I feel like if you're trying to go for a very simplistic yet clean sneaker that's very versatile, these Jordan 3s are a very nice touch to anyone's sneaker collection. Right now, they're basically sitting at retail. You can go into any sneaker store and you can probably find them. However, on StockX, they are going for only 150 bucks. So basically 50 bucks off of retail value. And yeah, you can save a lot of money on that. But we are not done just yet. I wanted to include one more sneaker on this list. And this one is a sneaker that I'm kind of interested in. Every year, I always kind of gravitate towards a certain silhouette that I didn't like before, but now I'm kind of getting used to. And this one is the Air Max 95s. Yes, the Air Max 95s bring a lot of nostalgia. I know a lot of older sneakerheads like this particular silhouette. Personally, for me, I was not a big fan of how this looked. I feel like overall, there was nothing attractive about the 95s at first. As I'm kind of evolving as a sneakerhead, I'm seeing why this sneaker honestly has some appeal to it. I do like how it has this very rugged, run-down vintage look. Since I'm on the dad shoe vibe anyways, I feel like this definitely makes a statement in today's aesthetic, especially with all the different collaborations that we've seen with recent Air Max 95s, such as the Stash collab. We've seen a lot with A Ma Maniére. They're coming out with a new colorway. We've also seen the Toronto colorway that looks really nice. And one thing that I'm really looking forward to is them releasing the OG pink colorway later this year. We don't have an exact date. I know in April, they're also coming out with the OG neon green colorway. So I think that's coming out on Air Max Day. So a whole bunch of different 95s that have have been on the market, and I feel like Nike is making a statement to bring this sneaker back. I don't really have much of a wish list right now when it comes to buying sneakers. However, this Air Max 95 is probably the next sneaker that I'm most likely going to get. Again, if you asked me like 2 years ago, I probably would say that the Air Max 95s are one of the ugliest sneakers in my own opinion. And I know that's gonna offend a lot of you guys that are much older in the sneaker community. Now I'm kind of growing onto it. But yup, there we have it. Those are not 5, but 6 sneakers that you should look forward to getting in this year of 2025. I hope you guys found this video informative, and definitely jump on these trends because I think they are going to be big this year. But now I'd like to hear from you guys. Which of these sneakers on this list is your favorite? And if you guys think I'm missing any other sneakers that you should get this year, definitely leave a comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. I think it means a lot when I'm seeing community engagement, and I would really much appreciate that. But I would also appreciate it, if not more, if you guys like the video, to leave a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to hear more from me, as always, smash the subscribe button because more will be on the way. Again, these are 5 sneakers that you should look forward to getting in 2025, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!